Considered to be among the country's fastest growing metropolitan cities, Chennai has become an increasingly desirable place to work and live. And in this special episode of Pathfinders, we met with the emerging builders from the south that are changing the face of Chennai's real estate. One such developer is TVS Emerald, the real estate venture of automotive conglomerate TVS Group. Based on the premise of bringing clean, green, connected communities to Chennai, TVS Emerald has forayed into the market with its lush yet lavish open space properties that are equipped with modern amenities and luxurious living spaces. We did a deeper dive on TVS Emerald's philosophy behind building homes that vary in size and configuration, but all share the promise of comfort on the inside and community on the outside. TVS Group as a conglomerate enjoys a long-standing legacy in the automotive and electronic space. That said, real estate is a completely different game. What was the motivation for the group to enter this space?
I think our motivation to enter was the customer. We know this customer, the middle class, upper middle class customer whom we have been serving in those days with mopeds, then with motorcycles. We know them intimately well. So for them, we thought we can give a good housing. If you look at the space, what are the key drivers of this space? Urbanization and emerging middle class. This is the market which we know very well. So it is customer based, and to us, it is like serving them either with a automobile or with the housing, more or less the same for us. So we are based on the customer.
In a city like Chennai, it's obviously critical for development projects to be situated within close proximity of nearby IT parks. But for TVS Emerald, what role does social infrastructure play?
I think in any housing project, location is very, very important. We take a lot of what I would say within quote, thoughtfully selected locations, which means, for example, it has to be nearer to a social infrastructure. What it means for school, hospitals, good transport facility, good connectivity. If you take Green Hills at Nedumundram, one turn from GST road, you are into our project. Most people, if you look at our customers are also in Tamil Nadu, come from southern districts into the city. For them, Tambaram is the beachhead. That's the first place they enter in. So they are very familiar with this place. One is a good location, another is a familiarity, line of sight. So based on this, we selected a place near Tambaram, which is Nedumundram, and we built our first project, which is Green Hills. And next to that is the Green Acres.
Well, speaking of Green Hills and Green Acres, both developments offer villas and row houses, so options beyond your standardized apartment. What impact has that had in drawing in a customer base?
I'll give the impact next, but first I'll say what is the philosophy behind this. We have a choice, we can build only apartments or we can build only villas. When we looked at it, if you build only apartments, you are almost creating what is called as a concrete jungle. When you look out of your window, what you see is another building, right? If you build only villa, you get very less number. The community doesn't come. So we want to look at both, mixing it and say that for the apartment people, there should be a feeling of space which is given if you build only villas. So when you are in an apartment, you don't see another apartment, but you see a lot of villas. It gives a nice feeling of security, safety in a community. The apartment people feel that they are living in a place where it is of a higher level of life stage and lifestyle. Villa offers the lifestyle quotient. So they are saying it's nearer to a villa. It gives a lot of pride for them. When they bring any of their family, friends when they visit, they actually bring them and show the villas here. They may be living in an apartment, but this gives a lot of pride. Ultimately, a house purchase is not a rational purchase. It is a very, very emotional purchase. The most important emotion is pride of ownership.
Well, speaking of pride of ownership, like you mentioned, TVS Emerald is known to cater to the upper middle class that's in quest of better living space. What are some of the unique considerations that come into play when specifically catering to this subsegment of the market?
First, I think when we started looking at it, it is the aspiration. All of us, middle class, upper middle class, cannot afford what they want. It's always what they want is one notch above that, right? It is that one gap. We want to bridge that gap, keep it aspirational. So that is where the pride comes. Now, even a simple thing that a 600 square feet house, we made it 2-bedroom. Because we did a lot of research with a small middle class family. They were saying that we need 2 rooms because we need to have the privacy. It is not mainly building 600 square feet, 800 square feet or 1000 square feet, 1200 square feet. No, it is about consumers' behavior and what is their aspiration about it. So, I am talking about the smallest unit, and whether it is 600 square feet or 1200 square feet, we don't compromise on it. Just because somebody is buying a 600 square feet, nothing is compromised.
Well, building on that, TVS Emerald properties are known to be green on the inside and on the outside. What does that mean and how is that accomplished?
I think we fundamentally started with one philosophy that when we are building this, we need to be sustaining this. Obviously, this place where you are sitting some 20 years back would have been growing paddy, right?
Absolutely.
But we need to give it back. How do we give it back? First thing, we started with rainwater harvesting. Then we put parks. We planted 1,000 trees. And we want to ensure that whatever is coming back, it is getting back into the system. On top of it, we said that we get so much sunlight. Why don't we use it for our power generation? So we put a solar. So all our apartments come with a solar on top of the terrace. It does 2 things. One, it helps in environment, getting some energy. Second thing, it reduces the radiation on the houses so that the houses remain cool. Your AC bill will be less, electricity bill will be less. Ultimately, if you look at it, green is a means. Thing is to have healthy, happy families.
I'm hearing a great balance between quality living and community living here. What stage of development are the properties in and how do you view rollout plans going forward?
We have almost completed Green Hills. Now we are moving it to Green Acres. We started the project last year. As committed, we will be completing it by December of this year. There are 2 kinds of people who want to buy and move in, and there are investors. Both are there. Some investors have been asking us that they would like to have a plot, which they think is a good investment over a period of time, and they are not in a hurry to build now. So we made a plotted development near Oragadam, which has been doing very well. So that is another thing which we give it to there. There also we have planted a lot of trees, ensure that there is good water body is protected, everything we have taken care of it. So that is the next project we have done. And going forward, probably we are looking at some projects which is coming closer to the city.
Well, the real estate landscape in Chennai is becoming increasingly competitive. So what does it take to maintain an edge as a developer?
I think it's a very big market. The number of people who need houses are so high. I don't think competition actually has any meaning in this. I think the whole challenge, according to me, is to make customer feel that he has made the right decision and giving commitment and sticking to the commitment. I think that is very, if you can, you may say that it's very fundamental, but I think most of the time the basics we need to do it consistently. Next thing, we have been looking at it, every nook and corner we make in our apartment should be valuable to the customer. That is where the value from TVS they get. On top of it, they can trust, which is the most important things. The trust is not because of anything else. Having invested 30, 40, 50, 60 lakhs of rupees, you should have peace of mind.
And how do you view Chennai as an investment destination going forward, and what role do you envision TVS Emerald playing in this whole equation?
I think Chennai is likely to grow. We had floods, then we had a cyclone. All these are natural calamities, but I think it all goes away. I think I am looking forward to a much better days for Chennai, because fundamentally It is one of the big urban centers which are attracting a lot of people, and now it will start attracting investment. Oragadam is doing well, OMR is there, Radial Road is there, lot of new projects are coming. So that will grow. We from our side, slowly we want to change the landscape entering into this. A corporate entering into this gives lot of confidence to people. They can depend on somebody who will do a good job of it. When we say quality, we are not stopping with only our internal quality. We brought Building Construction Authority from Singapore, who did the examination of our villas and gave us what is a score called CONCA score, Construction Quality Score, which is applied for every house in Singapore. The same people did it here, and we got one of the highest marks in India for us. So we are taking to the next level where it is quality rating, all these are all part of when somebody is buying a house.
By offering gated communities surrounded by greenery, TVS Emerald Homes are as well known for their lush outdoors as their lavish indoors. With its range of apartments, row houses, plots and villas nested in Chennai's industrial suburbs, TVS Emerald is an emerging builder of the South that's connecting and creating communities that are eco-friendly and future-ready.
It's time for a short break, but up next, our special feature on emerging builders from the South continues. You're watching Pathfinders. Stay with us.